I felt like pushing the button. I was talking to a client about the next generation of business. One client then spoke to another client. And I just thought, I'm just going to share this with you guys for all the people that follow me and all these things, the power of why I'm doing what I'm doing, but ultimately understanding why. So first of all, what are the most important things for businesses today? The first thing, important thing for a business is to have a brand. People recognize you, know, like, and trust you. Once you have people know, like, and trust you, and that's through social media, that's through websites, that's for having your business cards, that's for you becoming a brand. It's all about leads because the leads are going to lead to a sale. And I could go into what a lead is and things like that, but I'm going to be going in a podcast with Laura White later this week, and I'll explain more about that. But the power of the lead is so important because once you have a lead, you have to figure out what you're going to do with that lead. How are you going to facilitate that lead? How are you going to follow up with that lead? What kind of email sequence are you going to do? How do you take that lead into a CRM, then contact that lead over and over again to make sure they understand, make sure that what you're offering and tell them what they're offering. The problem is people get leads, they have leads, they don't know what to do with them. They're going to have someone go ahead and cold call that lead and set up appointments that are ridiculous because you're not targeting the right people. You're targeting the wrong people. You get leads that are not qualified. People call them and then they don't show up for your meetings. And you're sitting there saying, what did I just do? I wasted my time doing this meeting, this sales call, when that person was not my ideal customer. They weren't the right person. That's why you should get the best quality leads. You should target the right people, know who your lead is, what they are, and they are your ideal person to become a customer, a client of you, or buy your product or service. And that is by also looking at your competitors and saying to yourself, looking at your competitors and say, what is my competition doing? And how can I get those types of people to come to me? That's simple. But when you're looking at a specific lead, don't waste your time cold calling leads that are not qualified leads. Don't waste your time going to a website. I mean, going to a meeting and that meeting is not qualified. It's crap. And you waste your time and said, where did my hour come when they booked my call? Find qualified leads. And this week, I'm starting a new podcast with Laura White. And Laura White is going to tell us how we take that lead and find the best qualified leads that's going to beat the competition, beat these other companies that are selling leads. Stay tuned. I will be doing that this week in one of my podcasts. Make sure you check out the Neil Haley Show everywhere. I appreciate you guys, and I'll be just checking in at certain times. Take care.